We'll talk about that as we move forward. So here we go with the story of Anansi and the guinea fowl. You see, Anansi the spider was stuck with food that he had gotten tired of eating. He was tired of eating yams that he would get from your garden, and he was tired of eating flies.
Oh, yams, that's what you use to make fufu, like Walsh Wifey Channel, the cassava.
So Anansi decided to, in order to diversify his diet, he would finally trick Miss Guinea Fowl into being part of his next meal to make a good stew. Now, Miss Guinea Fowl wasn't a fool, so she knew not to fall for Anansi's tricks. So, as she came clucking down the road, Anansi was there with 5 of his yams. Now, in that time, you could not say the number 5 because an evil witch had cast a spell on the land that said, anyone that says the number 5, you shall freeze like a stone, in order to make people pay her to get her spells off of them. Well, Anansi lined up his 5 yams. And when Miss Guinea Fowl came close, he said, oh, Miss Guinea Fowl, I have these delicious yams that I'm going to make stew with, but I need your help. Can you please help me count my yams? So Miss Guinea Fowl, she shook her feathers and clucked, okay, Anansi, I will help you count your yams. She stood on top of one of the yams and said, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the yam that I'm standing on. And Anansi said, no, Miss Guinea Fowl, that's not how you count to 10. Back it up and try it. That's not how you count to 5. Try it. That's not how you count. Try it again. So Miss Guinea Fowl hopped to the next yam. And she said, okay, Mr. Anansi, I will try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the yam that I'm sitting on. Now this went on and on and on for hours, and Anansi could not get Miss Guinea Fowl to say that number he was trying to get her to say, so that she could freeze like stone and he could add her to his stew. So Anansi got so angry, he stood on top of his own yams and said, this is how you count the yams, Miss Guinea Fowl. You say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Uh-oh. You said the magic word 5. You couldn't say that word.
And he froze like a stone. And guess who got added to Miss Guinea Fowl's dinner that night? You got it. Anansi the spider became her supper. And that's what happens to people like Anansi who try to trick people and get what they deserve in the end. And that was the end
of that. Now, this story is talking all about yams, depending on what yam you're talking about, whether you're talking about a cassava yam, sweet potato. Those are all what some people would call vegan foods. But look, y'all, the secret is out. We do eat yams. We do eat cassava yams. We quit being vegan because we're like, we just are on our faves